What up, Sick and Knowledge family, man? How y'all doing? This the host, Pharaoh33, and here on season 22, episode 10. I just want to say, breaking the silence. Now, this episode might be a little emotional, but sometimes we gotta heal emotionally so we can make an impact in this world. Like, and what I mean by breaking the silence, I'm glad you asked. Like, a lot of y'all are going through so much in life. A lot of y'all are being molested like I was. A lot of y'all are in an abusive relationship or a marriage. A lot of y'all have thoughts of committing suicide. It's time to break the silence. It's time to speak on what you're going through. It's time to get the help you need. Because your life is precious. You're worth it. You're not throwing the towel. Whatever you're going through in life, break the silence and share it with somebody. If you don't want to go to no therapy, if you got a close friend, go to your family, go to your loved one. If you marry, go to your spouse. See, it'd be a lot of married couples that go through things in silence and they don't even communicate with each other. But it's time to break the silence. Whatever you're going through, speak on it, share it, heal from it. Like I said, I was molested. I had to really speak on that to heal from it. Like, everybody know my story, me being molested, how it led to me living another life, or a double life, or a bisexual life, however you want to say it. But I broke the silence and I can speak on it because I'm healed from it. I don't care about being judged no more. I don't care how people see me. I broke the silence and I spoke on it so I can heal from it. So a lot of y'all are going through so much shit in life. A lot of y'all have been abused by your parents. A lot of y'all are being abused by your dads. And abuse can be physically, mentally. And it's time to break the silence and speak on it. A lot of y'all are being abused by your teachers. Like, they talk to y'all any kind of way. A lot of y'all are being abused by people on these job promotions. They talk to you any kind of way. It's time to break the silence on what you're going through and speak on it. Stop holding that shit in. Stop bottling it in. Because it can make you so upset that you can spaz out, or you can just erupt, and you can cause people around you to not want to be around you. Like, when I broke the silence of me being molested, you know how many people, and I shared my story, you know how many people walked out of my life, you know how many people judged me, how many people still look at me like that. But I'm happily married. I do not have them thoughts anymore. It's just something happened, but I had to break the silence and speak on it because I want to let people know you can heal from what you're going through. Only way you're going to heal from it unless you speak on it. Anybody that's going through something, instead of holding on to it and don't want to break the silence, that means they are not healed from it, or they are not trying to heal from it. Look, I don't care how people look at me anymore. My past is my past. I'm not ashamed to say that I was molested. Okay, shit, it happened. There's somebody getting molested right now. There's somebody getting molested, like I said, right now as we speak. There's somebody been getting molested for years by a family member, but they are afraid to speak on it. Break the silence. Break the silence. It's somebody getting abused by their spouse right now, mentally, emotionally, and sometimes physically, but they are scared to break their silence. They scared to speak on it because they say, I love that person, or that person don't mean me no harm. Oh, that's the way they show love. No. Whatever you're going through in life, break the silence and share it. Stop holding them stories in. Stop. I said stories because they're stories. Whatever you're going through, it's a story for somebody else to hear so they can overcome it. But stop holding that in. Stop holding what you're going through in. Speak on it. Break the silence. No matter what people say to you, no matter how people feel about you, but you gotta break the silence and speak on what you're going through. It's about healing yourself and healing others. Like, when I first shared my story of me being molested, it was when I published my book titled From the Hood to the Church in 2019. And I was in the church And when I was so vulnerable and so anxious and had full of zeal and I was ambitious to share my story, you know how many people came up to me and cried and hugged me and said, I never knew you went through that because how you carry yourself and how you just enjoy life. But me sharing my story and breaking the silence of me being molested, it reached so many people. Like, I even had people reach out to me back in 2019 when I spoke on it, asking me to give them tips and tools on how I came out of their life, because they know people that's in their life. I say number one, I told them, look, it's a mind thing. Just because you went through that don't make you. Just because you're going through that is not you. A lot of people think they are born into their life, but no, it's a lot of shit that be on TV that's programmed with the whole LG, with the whole community, that community. I'm not against that community, but it's a lot of stuff that they show on TV that will program your mind thinking that's the right way. But I don't read the Bible no more, but when I spoke of me being molested, I was in the church, and it said in the Bible, in that book, that man should lay with woman and woman should lay with man. So break the silence or whatever you're going through in life. Like, I shared my story being molested because I had to really start speaking on this so I can heal. At times the thoughts do come that the person that did to me, I want to kill him, being real, or I want to do something to harm him. But at the same time, what would that get me locked up? So I just speak on it to heal. And whatever y'all going through, that's my story. Whatever y'all going through, break the silence. Break the silence, because you can be a survivor of what you're going through. You just got to speak on it. You can be an overcomer. You just got to speak on it. You can inspire others. You just got to speak on it. So break the silence. I know it might be emotional. I know it might be hard for a lot of y'all to speak on what y'all going through because y'all don't want to be judged. I get it. But it's better to let it out than hold it in. I'm going to say that again. It's better to let it out than hold it in. I'm not ashamed to say I was molested. I'm going to keep going back there. I'm not ashamed of that anymore. I was when it first happened in the life I left, but I'm not ashamed of that anymore. It happened to me. It happened to other people. Y'all are just scared to break the silence and speak on it. Speak on it right now. Let it go. If you got to call a therapy hotline, if you got to call a hotline, if you got to share it with your closest friend, whoever you got to share it with to break the silence, please do that so you can heal. But thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Breaking the Silence. I know a lot of y'all can relate to this. A lot of y'all are going through this. A lot of y'all know people that went through this. And whatever your silence you need to break, whether it's molestation, whether it's been abused by your spouse, whether it's just people around you who's mentally abusing you, who's picking on you, like, it could be somebody bullying you and you don't want to speak up on and break the silence because they've been bullying you for years and you don't want to speak up and break the silence just because you're scared of them. Man, look, break the silence. Whatever you're going through, speak on it. Whether it's molestation, whether somebody bullying you, whether somebody abusing you mentally and physically or emotionally, whatever it is in life you need to break the silence on, please break it. It's just the only way you can heal and you can help others heal. Peace and blessings, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to this episode. But before I get up out of here, we also know I'm an entrepreneur, I'm an author, I'm a podcaster. But my first book is titled From the Hood to the Church. You can find it on Amazon. My second book is titled From the Hood to the Church and You Take It. You can find it on Amazon. My third book is titled, and look, please, look, read my story. Like I said, I'm breaking the silence. I was molested. And I wrote my story in my book, From the Hood to the Church. Like, things happen. You don't want them to happen to you, but things are happening. Some things you can't control, but you can control the situation by breaking the silence and speaking on it. So somebody else who's going through that, they can know how to heal from that. Because people go through so much in life. That's why you gotta break the silence and speak on this. Because when you don't speak on it, them suicide thoughts will come. Like I had suicide thoughts just because everything I went through, but I started breaking the silence and speaking on everything. So if you read my first two books, like the first book is paperback, the second book, From the Hood to the Church, Annotated, it's an e-book. If you read my book, you can see how I break the silence on a lot of stuff I went through in life. I just like sharing on how I was molested because a lot of people are, as men, are ashamed to speak on it. Like, I love how Kevin Gates, when he went on Mike Tyson show, he spoke on it, how he was molested, how they both were molested. Like, that's what people need to hear. Break the silence on shit like that so you can heal. But them first two books are on Amazon. It's called From the Hood to the Church, and you Annotated, and From the Hood to the Church, the ebook and the paperback copy. Then I got a children's book titled Dad, Where's My Fish, which can be found on Barnes & Noble, the online store. Then I have another children's book which can be purchased through my digital business card, or you can purchase off my Linktree account. But if I send you my digital business card, you can click on there, and where it say business, you can see my Herbalife link, and you can see my Linktree link, and you can see my Herbalife link and my Linktree link, and you can purchase that book, Diamond and the Baby Husky, off that link. If you want me to send you that link, you can email me at demarcusbrewster33@yahoo.com. That's DemarcusBrewster33@yahoo.com. And I can send you my digital business card, and you can purchase that book, and you can see everything else I got going on. You can subscribe to the podcast on Spotify or iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Pandora, whatever your listening platform is. Subscribe to the podcast, tap into the podcast, because even though my beautiful wife, which is my co-host / host, she's not on with me today on this episode, but she will be coming back to drop gems with me. But break the silence, man. Break the silence. Break the silence. Also, the fifth book is titled From the Hood to the Church, Part 2, Why I Chose Spirituality Over Religions. I really had to break the silence of how I felt about the religions and spoke on why spirituality sit right with me. See, this title is Break the Silence. Whatever your silence you need to break, speak on it and let it go. If you gotta cry, spit, roll, do a backflip to get it out, break the silence and get it out right now, before it comes to the point where you take it to the grave because you took your own life. I'm just being real. A lot of people that's holding things, trauma inside of them, they are on the verge of committing suicide because they don't want to speak on it, or they don't want to be judged. Me, I'm glad I was bold enough to speak on me being molested and what it led to. Because I love my life, I enjoy my life. And that silence had to be broken. But look, I know it's time. Like I said, that book is titled From the Hood to the Church, Part 2, Why I Chose Spirituality Over Religion. You can get that book. My goal is to have that book on Amazon, on the wall, in Walmart. I'm just trying different platforms. Shout out to my brother Devontae Chapman. That's my brother from another mother. That's my homie, man, my road dog. Like, you know what's crazy? Like, we never met in person, but we have a good conversation over the phone, through the OWL app, through Zoom meetings, through texting. Cause that's my brothers, man. Like, y'all ain't gotta be blood to be family. So, Devontae, I thank you for everything you're doing in my life, man, as far as the encouragement, inspiring me, helping me publish my children's book, Diamond and the Baby Husky, for helping me publish in this book, From the Hood to the Church, Part 2, Why I Chose Spirituality Over Religion. Thank you for everything. And my brother James, man, he just so inspiring, man. He know a lot. He do a lot, man. Like, he a husband, man. He a family man, man. He work a 9 to 5. he the real deal, man. So I fuck with my bros, man. I always got to give them they shout outs, man. Shout out to my wife, man, my beautiful wife who support me in my entrepreneurship, man, who didn't back down when I asked her to be the co-host of my podcast, man. I always got to give them they flowers, man. I always got to give my wife her flowers and my brother James Devontae. I always got to give them their flowers, man, because they do a lot for me. But let me get back to this message, man. Like, that book will be released soon than we expect. I just know I already sent my bro Devontae the transcript. I sent him everything. The story, the book cover. He got basically everything. But look, y'all know it's going to be a new year according to this worldly system, the Gregorian calendar. It's the Gregorian calendar. I think I'm saying that right. Me, I'm a star seed, so I feel like I'm about 1,000 years old. I've been here before. I believe in reincarnation, different lifetimes. But break the silence. That's what I'm saying. Break the silence. But look, let me get back to what I'm finna say. Because me, at times, my mind just be wondering. Because they got so many gems to drop, so I just wonder. That's why I had to break the silence on what I be thinking mentally so I can heal and not have them thoughts. But look, I know I was getting to where I shared all that. It's finna be a new year, according to the Gregorian calendar. But I follow the system, but I don't. But a lot of y'all need to clean y'all health up, is what I'm getting to. A lot of y'all been struggling with y'all health for so long. A lot of y'all need to break the silence on y'all health and say y'all need help with your health. I get it. I've been there, I've done that. So I understand. I can meet you where you at. That's why I joined Herbalife, the #1 nutrition and wellness company in the world. That's why I joined them, just so I can get help with my health. Even though, like I said, I'm plant-based, I eat healthy. I eat plants, vegetables, which is the same thing. I eat fruits. I love me some grapes. I ain't gonna even lie. The grapes with seeds in it. I love eating plant-based meat. But I'm saying in my head, I'm gonna slow down on that just a little bit. But I'm not. I'm gonna slow down a little bit though. But sometimes when it comes to my energy, I need the extra boost, and I don't like drinking. I don't like drinking Red Bulls. I don't like drinking Monsters. I don't like drinking none of that. So I will order Herbalife energy drink, which is good. You don't have crashes. You don't be shaking. You don't have the jitters. None of that, because everything is herbal. It's just in like a supplement form. Like, we got good creatine. We got stuff for the digestive system. You got collagen for your skin, hair, and nails. We got stuff for prostate cancer for the older guys or the older gentlemen. We have a Herbalife V line for all those who are plant-based or vegetarian. We even have a whole line for athletes, for people that do sports. Let me just say that, because I don't know if I said that word right, but we have a whole line of people that play sports. If you have a child that runs track or play basketball, you can sign them up with Herbalife, because you can sign your child up at the age of 14. You can sign them up and Herbalife will sponsor them, or you can sponsor your son with Herbalife or your daughter with Herbalife. Herbalife has so many great opportunities for you. Not just help you get your health together, but you can build a revenue of income. You can build a stream of income from Herbalife. Like, I believe in many hustles. I believe, like our last episode, from hustle to hustle. I believe in all hustles, legit hustles, whether it's working a job, whether it's Herbalife. Whatever it is, Herbalife is where it's at. Like I said, I can send you my digital card, my business digital card, my digital business card through my email, DeMarcusBrewster33@yahoo.com. And you can join. You can do a wellness goal intake, and I can help you. But before I get up out of here, y'all, I just want to say your net worth is determined by the people you network with. So I didn't really understand that cliche, or I didn't really understand it at first about your network. Tell me about the people you network with. Cause like Jim Rohn said, I said, my wife said, E.T. said, Les Brown said, James said, Devontae said, you're going to become like the people you connect yourself with, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. So why not connect with the right people? And I built that connection by getting on the OWL app. I've been on the OWL app for like 3 years. I'm a brand ambassador. Now, don't get me wrong, when I first jumped on the OWL app, I didn't get it. But the more I started using, as years went by, I became a brand ambassador. I then talked to over so many people who has inspired me, who encouraged me, who I still keep in touch with today. Like, you never know who you will meet on the OWL app, because it's a lot of people on there with different expertise, with different backgrounds, different beliefs. But that's what makes the world, when people are different. So jump on the OWL app. You can pull your phone out right now, whether you're driving, pull over, at a parking lot, at a rest stop, whether you're reading, when you're done reading, pull your phone out. Like, whatever you're doing, after you finish, I recommend that you pull your phone out, whether you got an iPhone or an Apple phone. That is an iPhone. Whether you got an Android or Apple, you go to the Play Store or to the Apple Store and download the OWL app. It's OWWLL. Once you download, you can put my referral code in, Brewster, BREWSTER, and you get $10 credit to your account. I call it that 15-day money, because you got 15 days to use this $10. And I recommend that you call 10 people with that $10. You're gonna jump on there and see somebody who got they price for $1 for 10 minutes. I would even lower my price to $1 for 10 minutes, just so we can connect and build a relationship, because I want you to get on the OWL app. A lot of y'all need to break the silence on thinking that it's not people out there who y'all can relate with, or it's people out there who can help y'all, push y'all, and inspire y'all in your entrepreneurial journey. It's people out there. You just gotta get on the OWL app to meet them. So download the OWL app. It's OWWLL. Once you download, you can put my referral code in, Brewster, BREWSTER, and you get that $10 credit to your account. Because look, I want to see you win, man. Because a lot of people around y'all are not helping y'all win. So you might gotta build a connection with somebody in another state. It can be a lot of states away from y'all, but it's time for y'all to build a connection. Jump on the OWL app, man. I guarantee you, it will benefit you. You can benefit from it. There's people around you who can benefit from it, especially for all my entrepreneurs out there. And if you're trying to make a income, because money do talk. Money do talk. And every time somebody call me on the OWL app, I get paid for it. And every time you call someone on the OWL app, they get paid for it. So why not get paid for your conversation? Because a lot of y'all conversate with people for free and you're not making nothing. So why not get on the app where they pay you for your time? But look, y'all, that's all I want to share. Thank y'all for always tuning into my episode. Peace and blessings, and I will see y'all on the next episode. Love and light.